There's a game called One. Actually, it's a series of games, and only a few of them were ever released outside of Japan. So if you've never heard of them, don't worry about it, no big deal. Besides, the whole thing's just a bunch of zombies and boobs. Big, bouncy, blood-covered boobs. So it's not like you're missing anything. It's not even good, really. Like, it's one of those games that people only like because the concept is ridiculous, and the boobs are bouncy, and because it's so bad, it's good. If you can imagine the zombies and the boobs, but in a game that's so bad it's not good, well, that's a game called Rock Zombie. And those boobs aren't even bouncing. Now, I'll tell you this, though. It starts off with an awesome premise. There are these 3 girls playing in a rock band, and they wear very little clothing. Oh, and yeah, they also happen to be witches. I mean, that's a pretty strong start. And they're out playing a show, when all of a sudden, the audience just turns into zombies, and the witches are like, hey, what's up with that? So they cut the zombies' heads in half with their guitars. I mean, if that start were any stronger, it would need milk and sugar. Rock Zombie seems awesome. And see, it does that on purpose, because when the game actually starts, Rock Zombie is significantly less awesome. You see, that's classic misdirection. Now, here's the thing about Rock Zombie. It seems like it's going for the whole One vibe, you know, the deliberate camp, the so bad it's good thing. But when you go for so bad it's good, the second part's kind of important. Without the second part, it's just so bad. Rock Zombie forgets about the second part. It's just, I mean, it's so bad. And not in that this is bad, but it's kind of fun kind of way. This is like, this is so bad, I'm losing my mind. I kind of want to die. So what does Rock Zombie get wrong? Well, for starters, it's stiff. And not because of the boobs. The girls walk around like their backs are broken, which actually might be because of the boobs. I mean, it's like the Ministry of Silly Walks, but with disaffected teenage girls who rebel against their dad and who slap a bunch of corn stickers on their local mailboxes. And suddenly, this sounds way less awesome. And by the way, it's not like this is some heavy metal video game either. Oh, there's a combo called black metal. Yeah, and there's also a soundtrack that's like, it's like you're being held hostage inside your local Hot Topic. So the gameplay is clumsy and awkward. The combat gets repetitive. We only have a couple combos, which you use to take out only a couple enemies, except for the ones who take out themselves. I mean, I know zombies aren't smart, but this is ridiculous. That's the dumbest zombie I've ever seen. Anyway, it's just never really that much fun to play. Even if the idea sounds good, the execution is way less good. Maybe if the presentation were better, the game's premise would be enough to carry the experience and make it worthwhile. But it's not. It's ugly and glitchy, and it's also kind of boring too. So it's like a hologram of your 8th grade science teacher that barely works. You can buy new outfits and weapons, and the outfits show a lot of skin, which is always good. I appreciate all of that. But the problem is, you can only buy these mystery boxes, so you don't really know what you're buying. You might get a cool new weapon, or an outfit, or maybe you'll get this lousy artwork. Boy, that was worth the money. And hey, unless I'm missing something, you can't even switch those outfits and weapons, like, mid-round. It seems like they're only usable in future games. You can't use them in the one you're currently playing. Which is weird. It's like Rock Zombie is just terrified to disrupt the space-time continuum. But in fact, the only thing Rock Zombie disrupts is your entire freaking day. I mean, alright, maybe that's harsh. It's not a terrible game. Until you get to the driving levels, which are completely and thoroughly terrible. Also, there's no co-op, and that's also kind of terrible. But listen, it's a low-budget downloadable game that feels like a low-budget downloadable game. And honestly, that's not the worst thing. But is it worth $7? Well, that part's up to you. And how much you value your $7. It's Rock Zombie for the Nintendo Wii U.